job is accountability.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are empirical.
Too small.
Minister, let me speak. Minister, let me speak. I have empirical evidence. The world watched it on the commission of the project when you mentioned the questions I asked you to the president. That was reporting me to the president officially. The world watches, so you don't need to dilly-dally about the empirical facts. I don't talk without facts, Minister. You know, when I have my facts, I talk. And I insist on my question when I ask on cost.
Let me only address you.
Minister, you will not allow me speak. The problem is you will not allow me speak.
So on Rufai, Oseni and Dave Umahi, a lot of narratives, a lot of conversation in the last couple of hours, and then of course the several things have been on. This particular section of the video that you watched have been trending and people have a lot of that. First off, for Rufai Oseni, a lot of us are either too ignorant or we are quite emotional to agree that things are not the same. So extreme measures will always attract extreme outcomes. That's the first thing I want to say. So Rufai Oseni is not in an island of himself. He's not doing this alone. It may not be a usual practice amongst around us. It may not be something that we get to see all of the time. But Rufai is not alone. I'll show you a few clips and they'll come back and talk some more.
I hope it was an incorrect report.
When was the last time you heard from him?
I don't want to say.
Since you pointed to me, just a quick question about that. So you haven't made any contact, though, just to make sure?
With who?
The North Koreans.
I don't want to say. I won't say that.
Okay.
We have a good relationship with North Korea. As good as you can have. I mean, we have a good relationship with North Korea. I have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un, and I hope he's okay. And somebody would say, oh, that's terrible. No, it's not terrible. I hope he's okay. And I think it was a fake report done by CNN.
So can I ask you a question?
What do you have? Go ahead. No, that's enough. Go ahead.
Can I have it? That wasn't my question.
The problem is you don't write the truth. So, as far as I'm concerned, I want to go to the next
Can I ask you a question about...
No, not CNN, please. Go ahead.
The White House has not responded to these allegations.
I told you. CNN is fake news. Don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
But he says he was retaliated against, and that's why he was removed from his job. Do you have a response to that?
Okay.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner.
So with that alone, you can see that Rufai is not alone. TV hosts, presenters, reporters have a way of interacting with their guests or interrogating, if that is it. I think that is the problem. But people are allowed to ask questions as they want to ask, as long as they're doing within the confines of courtesy and all of that. I know there are several media rules, but as long as the person doesn't. So in our culture, because we are Africans, we expect a bit more respect for public office holders, for leaders, for influencers, and then again for age and for status. So that's why people use the eyes to say Rufai should be younger, and so because of that he should have respect. That is on one side. So what I'm saying here by and large is that Rufai is not alone, and this is not peculiar to him. We are just demanding for so much because of our emotional attachment to certain age-long practices and value system. Again, this is why I give Rufai, so I cut him some slack, even though I expect a bit more courtesy and decency certain times. But I can cut him some slack. You know why? Our politicians have actually what we like to call see finish. Our politicians now see our media finish. Look at what Wike does. Look at what Buhari did for the years that he did. Buhari rarely had a live broadcast. Every broadcast that I could remember Buhari were edited, and badly edited, to show to you that they don't care how you feel. And so we must have that one person in the park who knows that these guys have been taking us for a ride. These guys have been messing up with you. So that's what Rufai represents. It's like a riot against a system that has now brought disrespect. There should be somebody in the Nigerian media space that don't go there if you don't have your facts. I agree. I respect Shehu Kimbaloye a lot. I respect Charles. Charles on Arise TV too. Great guy, great guy. But again, I also respect Rufai, because Rufai comes forth as that guy that says, if you are coming, be prepared. Because for me, it is war. And he does that to everybody. So it is an extreme measure that has now attracted an extreme outcome. The guy has been born out of the many disrespect, dishonor, wave of hand, unconcerned way that our media are bought. Working for certain persons at PRO a couple of years ago, I can tell you, people go to TV interviews with questions already sent to them. I worked with a particular guy one time that the presenter was changed because the person said, I don't like it. So they swapped the program or so, I can't remember, or took him to another program because he wanted a place where he could. And you are coming to do investigation. You are supposed to bring statistics and data. So Rufai is trying to tell everybody that this is who I am. And so we can ask for a bit of moderation, but the guys that you're asking for Rufai to be moderate, are they moderate in the way they do things? Can't he ask questions? Are these guys even respectful of the Nigerian? So Rufai is that voice in the media. You know the problem with us? These are things that we want to ask, but we don't have the time to ask. So somebody is saying, I will ask the questions that no other person ask. And that's what he's doing. It may not be very conventional. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Hey, respect people. No, everybody cannot be kule. Apostle Lema used to say that time that the demons in Africa does not understand the Greek word and the Latin word. They respond to tongues. Ya koko tuka. That is it. That's what he said. Except you don't agree.